Hello, and welcome back to this Spectred Isle, recounting the maritime ghost stories of the North Atlantic. Today's story comes to us from the southeastern coast of England, and tells of the Lady Lovibund, wrecked on the Goodwin Sands off the coast of Kent. The story goes that the captain, one Simon Reed, was newly married, and he and his wife, Annette, were travelling to Portugal with several friends. One of these friends was the first mate, John Rivers, who, unbeknownst to the couple, was also madly in love with Annette, and furious with jealousy. Such was his resentment, in fact, that while the rest of the wedding party was below decks, he altered course, steering the ship straight onto the sands, wrecking it and killing everyone aboard. According to the story printed in the Daily Chronicle in 1924, the wreck took place on the 13th of February, 200 years previous. A later source, a book published in 1953, written by George Goldsmith Carter, put the date of the wreck a little bit later, in 1748, and claimed that every 50 years since, the ship had reappeared before witnesses. The most recent appearance was said to have been in 1948, and in 1998, at the next 50-year mark, the crowds lined the shore, trying to catch a glimpse. However, no phantom ship appeared to them. A little further research indicated that the first printed mention of the Lady Lovibund was that Daily Chronicle article in 1924, and so it seems that rather than stemming from history or folklore, this phantom ship was a literary invention. The Goodwin Sands, however, are not lacking in historical shipwrecks and genuine folklore. Known as the Ship Swallower, this is a notoriously dangerous and treacherous patch of shifting ground, which is probably why the author of the Lady Lovibund story felt it would make a fitting backdrop for such a tragedy. From the Spanish Armada ship, which drifted aflame onto the sands where the powder magazine then ignited, to the Northumberland, a frigate that was lost in a storm, several of the ships which have been lost to the sands over the years are said to have returned as phantoms at various times. The stories can tell us one thing. A captain does not need a murderous, treacherous first mate to meet a tragic end on the Goodwin Sands. All they need is some poor weather, a bit of bad luck, and perhaps a navigational mistake. With that, I will leave you with my best Valentine's Day wishes. I hope that you spend it free of phantoms and of jealous first mates. Thank you so much for joining me today, and please do come back for the next one.